Hello, welcome back guys to my YouTube channel. If you're seeing the screen, then you know which video we're going to continue. Yes, today we're going to continue our application video on global production engineering in Technical University of Berlin. Today I will be making application video which will be for two parts. In the first part, usually we will go into Technical University of Berlin official website and I show you always the same application, the requirement analysis that we did in that. Is it correct in the official website? We have the same information. Then we will also show you how to register for their particular application portal. Then I will also show in second part how to apply for this particular course. Why we are doing this? Because the application deadline is until 31st March and you will have only 1 or 2 weeks to apply after my video is done. So please make sure if you want to apply for this particular course, please apply. Then if you're new to this channel and you don't know anything about this in this channel we make videos about requirement analysis and also we make videos about application video. In the requirement analysis we just go through the database of that website, and in there we will usually look for all complete German courses and colleges that are offering whichever the course that we like. Say example in engineering sciences of electrical, computer science, mechanical, civil, etc. Then we will also analyze the complete course requirement analysis in the course detail, cost and funding, requirements and registration. In requirements and registration we also get to know what are the documents that we need to have and what are the requirements that we need to fulfill in order to get into that particular course, when to apply, where to apply. After having all this information, we also make application video on that where I show you how to apply step-by-step procedure on particular college and course. So today, without any delay, we'll get started with today's video. As I told you, it will be application video for the first part where I talk about requirement and registration of this particular TU Berlin course in official website. This is the official TU Berlin site and you can usually check into English and you can click on studying. Once you clicked on studying, here you will get the study program offered in master degree program. So these are the complete master degree courses that are offered, but we are looking for program start in winter semester and language of instruction only in English, and there are 14 language of instruction English courses that are available for master degree courses in TU Berlin. Say example architecture, typology or typology, building sustainability, civil system engineering, computational, neuroscience, energy management, etc. But we are including or we are interested in global production engineering. That's the thing that we did. So we click on global production engineering. This is the official page of a global production engineering. What are the information that they have taken and what you can see in the DAAD website are taken from here. We just have to proof it out if it is correct or not. Global production engineering MSc program overview. The continuing education master degree program global production engineering is taught in English and teachers use specialist knowledge in the area of production, engineering, management and intercultural communication. The internationally oriented program focuses on research as well as professionally relevant issues, equips students with the transdisciplinary production engineering skill, problem solving skills in the fields of international engineering and management and renewable energy technologies, as well as soft skill of intercultural communication and teamwork. So these are the information that they have. The degree in short is the degree is Master of Science and standard period of study is 4 semester, credit points is 120 which is 4 semester, and program start is only in winter semester. Admission is restricted admission. Restricted admission is nothing but they will have a fixed number of seats and you will be competing for that particular fixed number of seats. So if they have a fixed number of 90 seats, then people who are applying are 200, then only in 290 will be getting. That will be restricted admission. And there will be NC Fry, which is open admission or non-restricted admission. In there they don't have the cutoff of people that they are taking. If 100 people all have the requirements fulfilled, then everybody will get an admission. That's how the restricted and non-restricted works, which is NC Fry or NC admission criteria. Then language of instruction is English. Then before applying, the major thing would be admission requirements and program structure. In the admission structure, you can just see the formal admission requirements of global production engineering master degree program is a first university degree bachelor in engineering qualifying a professional work. So you need to have a first engineering degree in any of the fields, but usually global production engineering will come under mechanical engineering or production engineering, civil, etc. in that production engineering technical ways. And you need to have at least 1 year of professional experience. Our further admission requirement is minimum of 1 year relevant experience that you need to have in the professional field. Further information is available on the program website. So we are already in the program website. There is one more program website, but that is also little. Then the program is taught completely in English, and a proof of sufficient English language certificate has to be submitted when you are applying. The proof is B2 level, which we already saw. It is IELTS 6.5. Knowledge of German is preferred but not accepted. You don't need to have it, but if you have it, it is also good. Application must also include a letter of motivation. See, these are the information that are not in the DAD website. So you need to have a letter of motivation, okay, additional qualifications such as professional experience, we also don't know, and committed to social issues like publication, participation in extracurricular activities, language skills, IT skills can be also included in letter of motivation. If you also have any of the social services that you have done and you have any of the certificates, then you can also put it in achievement section and put it. Then program structure, we already know the standard period of study is 120 or 4 semester, and you will be doing 120 credits point, and 90 credit points are to be done in 3 semester. In the 4th semester, you will do a 12 credit points of internship and 18 credit points of your master thesis. And this is the current version of this particular course, which will be global production engineering. This is the PDF that I was looking in that website, where you can see what are the courses that you will be doing first. So in the module, so these are the module listed, that what are the modules and what are the course that you will be doing in this particular course, and you have to select in this particular catalog only. This is the program structure, but there will be also one module handbook which will show again, where you will have a complete description of what this course means, who is teaching, what are the information that you will be learning here. Then that and this combined will give you a complete picture. Is this course really for me? If I can apply for this, is it in my interest? If I can join this, can I finish these subjects and get a degree at the end? So these information and this decision you have to make from this PDF and the other PDF. So in the module A, which will be in production, you need to do 12 credit points. So in these 3 courses, you have to do 1 course of 12 credit points, and your production module will be done. And in the module 2, which will be engineering, minimum 12 credit points you have to do, and there is this particular amount of courses pool. You have to select anyone. You can select in operational research, IT for digital factory, energy engineering, renewable energy, logistics, system production development, etc. Then module group C, management, of 12 credit points. Again, you need to do it any of these things, and where you will select any of the 1 credit point direct 12 or 2 6 credit points, whichever you are liking it. Then module D group is intercultural communication of 12 credit points. Again, you have to do, and you select from any of these 5 subjects. Then the last module group is specific profile of 6 credit points. You have to select any one on this 6 or 7 courses. After that, you will be doing 12 credit points of practicum and master IBAT of 18 credit points. Total it will be 120 ECTS or 120 credit points. This is how your 120 credit points is completely covered. Yeah, it looks like too much of subject, but you will be selecting in 3 subject any one, and in this 7 to 8 subjects you will be selecting any 2. So you will be doing in all module group 5, so that your course will be diversified into your liking. But here the one thing which will make you and one thing which will break you is you only, because you have to select the subjects which interest you and which you are thinking you have to pursue your internship or thesis in this particular area, and you have to work in this particular area. Don't ever choose the subjects talking to your seniors which subject is easy or which subject is easy to pass. Don't choose like that. Then you will end up in a place where you have done 2 subjects in this particular field and 2 subjects in other field, where you can't pursue any of the subjects because you have little knowledge of in both the fields. So I suggest keep your one major field as one focus, so where you will do complete 4 or 5 core subjects there, then another 2-3 subjects you can do in another domain, so that you will have 2 domains open, where you can also flexible in those 2 domains and you can find jobs and internship in those 2 domains. Keeping 2 domains is good. So yeah, that's the thing. But if you are interested in only one domain, then you can always put complete 120 ECTS or 120 credit points in that particular domain. Then you will be for sure good for your PhD and also for your jobs. After this, we will come back. So these are the complete current version of global production engineering. Please make sure you read it. What are the subjects are there? Then content and modules. So this will be our module handbook or module database. So what you will have here in this module database, you will be having directly complete production engineering course details and other things also, where which course is who teaching and who is the professor, what are the contents that they are teaching in that particular course. So here it is not correctly linked, but you can directly get that from that website link that I showed you in the requirements and registration. It was mentioned the complete thick PDF. Please check out that thick PDF, because in that thick PDF you have all modules and what are the subjects are there, who is teaching, and what are the points that you will be reading in that particular subject. If you are confident enough, yes, this is the course that I wanted to do and this is the information that I want to learn and I want to pursue in my masters, then that's the courses that you have to finish, and you can learn those and note down when you start your studies. You can also select those particular courses and do it. Internship, you are required to complete a 9-week internship during the master degree program. Internship will be completed in a country with a different cultural background with your own. You can do it in any of the startups or partner companies that are with the college, etc. But usually, as I told you, 9 weeks, usually some people don't give it, but if you don't get it for 9 weeks, if you get it for 6 months, it's not bad. It is also very good, because you will get a 6 months of experience, and that you will also do your thesis in the same company. Then you will be having 1 year of solid experience for your future job search. Then acquired skills and study abroad partners are always there. After your studies, what are the places where you can apply and everything. Then we will directly jump into particular application procedure. So we will go into other website of TU Berlin, which will be GPE production engineering program website. So this was the another program website which we talked. So you can click on get more information to get more information about module group B, module group A, module group C of production engineering management, where you will be doing every 12 credit points in everything and recent things, and your first semester, how the 4 semester course is divided, 1 internship and everything, and the curriculum which we talked about, everything which is mentioned here, which is like same as that website, but I have not told you in detail because we already talked about in that website in detail. But I suggest everyone to please go through the module handbook, then only you will get a complete idea based on the subjects that are offered in here and which you want to study. Then after having all this information, if you're confident enough, then you can click on apply here. Once you clicked on apply here, then you can click on create application. At first you have to register your own application in the online system, then log into the page, complete the data, submit. So which is as usual. We click on register page. So this is the register form that we have to register. So I will fill in and show you how to register, and we will continue in the second part. Now I took some time and filled in the general information where you have to select your user ID, username, password, first name, last name, date of birth and email address, and you have to select for which particular course that you are applying. So we are applying for Global Production Engineering TU Berlin and for 2026 intake. So we click on submit, and they are saying the password should contain the character from 0 to 9, A to Z, and this only special character, and 8 to 30 length. So minimum 8. So we will just give another password. Using another password, then we click on submit. Once you clicked on submit, I usually save it, then it is good. Then this is the dear prospective student, thank you very much for your application. We have sent you the confirmed recipient for your application in the website, so you can check in that particular website. So we directly go into this particular course and you click on login. So this is your profile. Go to profile, and here in the profile, what are the information that we have filled is there. Then we click on home. This is the thing I just wanted to mention you guys. So see you next videos. Until then, take care. Bye bye.